Ladies and gentlemen, survival of the fittest. I'm back at it, guys. I haven't shot a video on this channel in a while, but with everything going on, it's time. You guys already know what's going on. Plandemic, Chinese virus, COVID-19, 201, Jesuit order, all that good shit, man. You know, everyone has their own political views. Everybody has their own theories. It is what it is. My theory is, and it's not even a theory, I'm just going to tell you straight up. It's all lies. It's all bullshit. It is what it is, though. Create the problem and come up with the solution is what the government is doing. Create the problem, come up with the solution. But the government's run by the Jesuits, the Freemason Jesuits, so it doesn't matter. It is what it is. Anyways, today's topic, guys, is the importance of 22 LR. Again, back in, I want to say 2012 to 2015, there was a 22 LR shortage. I had no idea there was a shortage back in the day because I didn't get into guns until 2015. My first rifle I ever bought was this Smith & Wesson M&P 1522, which I love. I'm never getting rid of this thing. As you see, I outfitted it with, I upgraded it basically. It's nice and upgraded. It's got some goodies on there, from muzzle to butt. I got a Ford linear comp. There's no recoil on this rifle, so it really didn't need a muzzle brake or anything like that, or even really a flash hider. Not a lot of flash coming out of this thing. So to keep the sound forward, and the gas going forward, I put this, got this from eBay, like 20 bucks. And another reason why I did this is because it this is my home defense rifle. It's not that loud. It's not as loud as 22 LR or not 22 LR, 223 or 7.62 by 39. It's not as loud as those. So I'm going to use this as a home defense rifle. I pop a couple rounds in somebody. Hey, they're going to feel it. A lot of people, they shun the 22 LR for home defense or anything like that except for plinking. Nah, you don't want to get shot with a 22 LR. I'm just telling you straight up. One to the dome, a couple to the chest. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna make you think twice about coming into my place I reside. But again, this is the first gen, one of the original ones that came out. Their newer ones they have, it's got the M-Lock on there. M-Lock's great. I'm pretty sure it's a little lighter. But I mean, when I first got this one, I automatically fell in love with Picatinny rails, the 1913 rail on here. So that's just me. I'm old school when it comes down to stuff like that. A lot of my newer rifles that I'm building, they do have key mod. They have M-Lock on them, which is great. Just a good rail. But this thing is upgraded with some not expensive items, some items that are of quality, that are budget. And when I mean budget, I mean they don't break the bank, but they still have good quality. And good quality, to me, and good budget is UTG. So you see I have the backup sights on here, the UTG flip up backup sights. These things are aluminum, I think, aluminum / polymer on them. Very great. Let me get some light on this rifle so you guys can see it. Yeah, it's upgraded with the CMC trigger. I only had one of these triggers. I really didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know if I wanted to put it in my fighting rifle or my long range rifle. It's a 3.5 pound trigger, single stage. I love this trigger, so I decided to just upgrade it with my 22 LR. And put it in there, and it works out great. The UTG Pro grip. This is a nice grip. I usually like bigger grips for my hand, but because I put this trigger in here and this trigger is a little push forward as far as the actual trigger itself, it still works out pretty good to where I can get my finger right on the end of that, because I have long fingers, so it works out pretty good when it comes down to this rifle. My favorite stock is the UTG S2 stock. It's very slim. It's lightweight. It's very sturdy. And it's only 25 bucks, man. I'm telling you, this stuff that I get, man, this is years and years of research and years of watching YouTube videos. And look, we're all on a budget. There's other things we got to do in life. We got to pay bills. We got to prep. We got to, save money. We got car insurance, car notes. I mean, Magpul is great, but an $80 stock for Magpul, if you can afford it, go for it, man. If you can afford a Magpul stock or afford an MFT stock for 60 bucks, then go for it. I'm not doing that, man. So most of my rifles are outfitted with this UTG S2 stock. Every time I buy this stock, I pay no more than $25 for this thing. This thing is very, very solid. I love this stock. I always come back to it, man. Got a good cheek weld on there and everything. This is the single dot UTG reflex sight. I'm having this replaced because I first put this on my 7.62 by 39 AR-15, and the first time I shot it, it went out. It couldn't handle it, so I've been playing with it on this rifle, and it's been kind of going in and out a little bit. So UTG is going to actually replace this for me. They finally emailed me last night. They're going to replace it with the circle dot one, which is fine because it's just going to go on my 22 LR. It's just going to stay on there. So this did not work for 7.62 by 39. As soon as I fired one round, it couldn't handle it. But the other red dot I have on there that's a little cheaper than this this reflex sight actually does fine on those rifles, both my 5.56 and my 7.62 by 39 ARs. So again, right now with the ammo shortage, guys, nobody's really, honestly I can't afford to. I mean, I do once in a while. I can't really afford to go out and shoot my 5.56 like I want to. I can't really afford to go out and shoot my 7.62 by 39 if I want to. And the only reasons why I would shoot those is because I'm testing something. I'm testing a scope. I'm sighting in my rifles. I haven't even sighted in my rifles yet because I'm still waiting on scopes for those before I sight them in and get them all dialed in. They're pretty close though. I mean, shooting at the range, they're pretty close. So this is an affordable option because when the pandemic started happening, most of the 5.56 and the 9mm were the two rounds that were going the quickest. I'm still able to find 22 LR at Walmart. I'm still able to find 7.62 by 39. Now this is not a whole lot. I have I'm not sure if I still have it. I had probably another 2 cases of this stuff, of 22 LR, depending on if I'm able to get it or not. As you can see, this is the Winchester. Some of this is from Walmart. Some of this is my local gun shop, and I like to support the local gun shops because the local gun shops is we keep them in stock. I have a local gun shop here in Georgia that I like to support. They they have decent prices. They didn't price gouge when it came down to ammo. Their ammo is a little higher now, but they didn't go crazy at first and price gouge anybody. Now they have a lot less ammo in stock, but from time to time I'll go there and I'll get whatever I can get. But as far as my 22 stash, I wouldn't have a problem shooting a brick of this, a case of that. I wouldn't have a problem shooting this. This is my practice ammo. So I got a lot of stuff in here. The Interceptor, the Aguila. I've shoot particular stuff out of this rifle. One of them being the Winchester. Now this is not the hottest stuff. They have hotter stuff, but it's close enough. This is all I could find right now, so I go with that. This Aguila Interceptor is potent stuff. I think out of all of the velocitors, it's pretty potent. This Stinger is potent too, but I'm only going to use this Stinger if I have to hunt like a squirrel or something. I mean, if I put this in somebody, I'm pretty sure it's going to hurt too. Stingers are pretty good, but I decided I'm just going to use this for just hunting, special purpose. If I have to go to war with my 22 LR, it's going to be this Aguila Interceptor. Right now, I'm just practicing with this CCI standard velocity when I can, to keep my good stuff. And you're still able to find this. This is not all out yet. You know, there's a lot of stores that still have this in stock. One of my gun shops up here, one of the local gun shops, but it's more of a big box store. I went in the other day. We were looking for 9mm. Now they had 9mm at 100 rounds at 36 bucks a pop. Now that's, you know, that's $15 over, you know. So I don't know if we wanted to really pay that. I mean, we should have got it. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to decide, but that's expensive for 9mm, man. You know, so, and in this ammo shortage thing, it's not going away for a while. It's all planned, pre-planned. It is what it is. We told people for years, and we get it. New gun buyers are coming in and they're buying all the stuff because they see exactly what's getting ready to happen. We've been telling them 5 years, 10 years, 12 years, 13 years ago. Food, water, guns, ammo, supplies. That should be your basis. If you have extra money to go to the movies, extra money to get Starbucks, extra money, you know, to go to dinner, that extra $10 for Netflix, a pack of Cheetos, and Coca-Cola. Come on, guys. We had to do better. We're all in this predicament now because the people that we told to prep and get ready did not do it, you know? So now we're all kind of suffering. We can't practice. You can't practice. The new buyers can't really practice because now they have to really save that ammo instead of having ammo, you know, that's, you know, ready to go. You know what I mean? So, again, this is the upgraded 22 LR. It's pretty much UTG'd out. That's my go-to brand for everything, pretty much. Would I experiment with other brands? Yeah, but UTG has just been great to me, man. Strike Industries has been great to me. Gun Tech has been great to me. And those are the three, you know, companies I've been dealing with as far as products go. Good quality, solid products at a great quality price. You know, I mean, you can't beat that. You're building these ARs, they can get up to expensive. They can get expensive. So, I'm just going to show you guys an option that that you can get into, man. So, got a little 30 cal box. Have a good day, guys.